Thank you for coming to our instructional video for ESD 113 calendar templates. In this video, we will go over how to design a monthly schedule for your staff using the ESD 113 calendar template. Our goal was to create a standardized calendar template for all ESD 113 departments. This template will ensure consistency, count days accurately, and calculate the total number of paid days for staff working less than 260 days per year. Upon opening the template, you may be prompted with a security warning regarding making the template a trusted document. If so, you will need to select Yes to edit the file. You will also want to enable the content in the yellow box if it appears for you. If you do not enable the content, the formulas will not run in the document. Once you are into and editing the file, it is a good idea to review the instructions and example tabs. These tabs review the material in this video and can answer many of the questions you may have. The workbook has set security in place so that formulas and structure settings are saved and maintained. To begin creating a calendar, save a copy to a folder on your computer or the network drive where you can easily locate it, and remember to save it often throughout the process. Next, select one of the tabs labeled as Sheet. These are your templates. Each template starts out as a 260-day calendar. In the templates, you will note that the yellow fields require input from the individual or individuals creating the calendar. We will go over each of these fields in turn, starting with the name of the calendar. Please enter a name here that is relevant to the staff that will be assigned this schedule, such as Early Learning Center Operations Supervisor, or a generic 208-day calendar. Next, move to the right and enter what you would like the tab name in this field. Once payroll receives the workbook back, we will update the tab names with the information provided here for future use. Next, fill in the positions assigned to this calendar located at the bottom. List the names of any employees in this position. Please list first and last names of those employees. We will talk about the remaining yellow fields in a moment. For now, we are going to move on to filling in the schedule. If you are preparing a schedule for a staff member that has an irregular work week or otherwise has days that are scheduled to be outside of what they normally work, such as an occasional 4-hour day, training days that are scheduled to run short or long, or just otherwise are non-standard, you will want to utilize the color code area to set up such days. If you have additional items you'd like to track, such as staff, no child, utilize a symbol in that day, such as September 6th of calendar example EL240. In this example, you will see that this will still count the day of work indicated by the color, but will also indicate to staff what is expected on that day, no students. Please let payroll know if you do not have enough colors for tracking. We will add the information for you. Please do not change colors in the document. Use the colors indicated so that the formulas will populate. If you do not have a need for a color, please leave the color in the spreadsheet and remove the information associated with the color. Once you have determined the working days you are counting, you will start to change colors in the calendar. You will do this by either finding the color in the drop-down menu, which is required if you are using a Mac, or you can use the Format Painter tool in the home menu. Select the color that aligns with the day or days that you wish to change. Click Format Painter, and then select the days that you wish to change. For multiple color changes, double-click the Format Paint. This will lock in the color until you select the Format Painter again to unlock the selected color. Please be cautious when using the Format Painter to not color in any blank cells. This will throw your counts off and cause errors later for you. The counts in this chart are tied to the color code's information key. Once you change the information in the key, that information will auto-populate into the chart above, as well as the information below the calendars. The calendar day count and the total paid day count will both update automatically based upon the information entered in the calendar and need to match. Changes to days you make may not populate automatically. If you find there is a lag between when you change a color cell and the information updating in the chart or day count, you can press the F9 key on your keyboard to refresh the count as necessary. Total annual calendar days should always be 365 or 366 in a leap year. If the count is off, this cell will turn red, and you will need to determine where your error lies. A common cause is the colors being used in the calendars do not match the colors being counted. Using the Format Painter can help prevent such errors. The other cause would be coloring in a cell without a date. The ESD 113 holidays are listed on the far right of the spreadsheet for your reference. If ESD holidays are unpaid, please mark them as the non-contract days color. If you want to call the holiday out for your staff, please use a symbol. If you use a symbol, you'll want to update the color code's key to indicate what the symbol relates to. Once your days have balanced out in the chart, you'll move to the lower section below the calendars, making sure your information has properly transferred to the day counts, total paid days, descriptions, and total annual hours. In the yellow sections of the total annual hours, enter the hours associated with the position. If the position's standard workday is 7 hours, enter that information into the corresponding cell. In Example 2, SN159 tab, you will notice that this individual has different hours associated per location, and the associated hours with that have been entered into the yellow cells. Be sure that your total paid days and the days listed in the total annual hours area match. After you have entered all of your information into the worksheets, email the entire workbook to Payroll. Once received in Payroll, we will make changes to the workbook tabs and hide rows that are not necessary for your calendar. We will then return the workbook to you. This will then allow you to print the calendars for your staff member without unnecessary items or information. We hope you found this video, the instructions, and example tabs in the workbook helpful. But if you find you still have questions or requests, please feel free to contact Payroll at any time, and we will do our best to assist you. Thank you for viewing this video, and happy scheduling.